Yo, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, do's and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through a little list that I was thinking about composing. Since I got on all white, I'm just going to do a white label or a white bottle type of fragrances. All right, stay tuned, check it out. All right, so I got a lot of fragrances. I got 10 fragrances. I usually don't try to do this many fragrances because I don't like videos to take that long, but all of these kind of had a certain reason to put them in there. So let's start off and let's try to run through these real quick. First one, this is probably the cheapest one on the list. Yeah, I think so. This is Jimmy Choo Man Ice. And this one, it smells like a like a um like a icy, and this sprayer is amazing. It smells like icy, but it also smells similar to Dior's cologne, and I think that fragrance has been discontinued if I'm not mistaken, but it smells like the Italian ices, the lemon flavored ones that you scrape with that little wooden spoon. That's what this kind of gives off the smell of. Really good fragrance for the summertime. And that's another thing. Most fragrances that come in a white bottle, most, not all, but most fragrances that come in the white bottle, they're usually geared towards the summertime. That's for first one, or number 10, Jimmy Choo Man Ice. The next one up, this is actually a really good one. If you're in the bulk stores and you see this, it's good to pick it up. This is Hugo Boss Reverse. And yes, it is written in backwards. The Hugo is written backwards, and it's in this canister style where you have to twist off the top. And this one is very close to Elysium by who's Elysium by? Roja Dove. And it smells amazing. It has like this bright summery, lemony kind of vibe to it. And like I said, if you know what Elysium smells like, this smells pretty close to it. Not exactly, but it's really close. So that is number 9, white bottle, Hugo Boss Reverse. Next one up is number 8. Actually, yeah, I'll go with this one. This one is a really good bottle too. I'm not sure if this one's discontinued either, but this is Givenchy's Gentleman Cologne. Now, this one is obviously a clear bottle with the white top and the white label. This one is really nice because in addition to having those fresh vibes of a summer kind of spring scent, this one has, I think is iris. Is that iris that's in this? Yeah, I think it's iris. It's iris in this, and it gives off this more of a warm kind of feeling to it, kind of like a like a blanket over top of the freshness and a summer vibe of this. So that is number 8, Gentleman Givenchy Cologne. And this one is one that some people say it smells similar to the Givenchy, the Gentleman Cologne. It smells close to it. I personally don't think it smells close to it. I think it smells closer to Galloway by Parfums de Marly, and that is this one. This is Lalique White. Obviously, it's a white bottle, silver top, but this one to me smells really close to Galloway. Yeah, Galloway by Parfums de Marly. So this one has it's a little bit different from the other ones. It still has that freshness to it, but it has a note of, I think it's violet in it. And oh man, It's really good, but it smells closer to Galloway. If you know what Galloway smells like from Parfums de Mali, you'll know what this smells like. But it has a also, like I said, that violet note in it, so it gives it a little bit more floral essence to it. But it's a great one. That was what's this? 10, 9, 8. This is number 7, and number 6 is yeah. Let's go with this one. This one is Silver Scent Cure, and this is probably the longest lasting fresh scent that I have. This one is again has that that summery vibe, the freshness to it, but it also has a note that's kind of comes off almost like a candy, like a sweet, almost like a lemon head. Remember the lemon head candies? Comes off a little bit like that, in addition to having that freshness, and it's a long lasting fragrance. But yep, that is the next one. I think that's number 6 or 5, somewhere in there. I'm keeping track, but it's not a best to worst or worst to best. It's just listing them. The next one up, oh, let's go with this one. This one is a big surprise. This one is Jay-Z's Gold. Now, this fragrance used to be so cheap. It used to be so cheap. I think it was like maybe $12 or something like that. But if you go on eBay now, this bottle is going for about $300, which is really crazy. But yeah, this is another fresh fragrance. It's clean. That coming in? Yeah, it's clean, fresh. The same thing. All of these summer fragrances have pretty much some of the same notes. They just activate a little bit differently once it hits your body chemistry and once it dries down. The opening is usually pretty close to each other, but this one has a little bit of I think it's a little bit of woods in it too. So it smells really good on the dry down. That is Jay-Z's Gold. The next one up is this one here. This is probably one of my favorites. This is L'Homme Ideal by Guerlain, and this is the cologne. Now, the thing that the Ideal line has, all of them have that almond note, and when you mix that almond note with this freshness, with the fresh scents of like bergamots and those bright notes, oh my goodness, it gives it such a different energy. It gives it a different way of wearing. You can wear this in a way that you can't wear some of the other just regular bright fresh fragrances. You can put this on like an evening date for the summertime or spring. You can wear this for those kind of times. So that is Guerlain's Ideal Cologne. The next one up, I think I did this one not too long ago. I worn this a little while ago, but this is Carven by Low Intense Carven by Carven. And this one is a weird one because it's, again, this is a fresh one. I'm doing all my fresh fragrances except for the L'Homme Ideal. That one you can probably wear that one outside of summer. You can wear maybe spring, probably can even push it into fall. But this is the last summer one. And this one has a note of, I think it's birch. So it comes off smelling a little bit like pencil shaving, but it sounds like it might be bad, but it's really not. It just gives the fragrance a little bit more flavor, a little bit more personality than your regular, run-of-the-mill, Bleu de Chanel kind of fragrance. So yeah, that is L'Homme Intense by Carven. The next two, these last two, these are fragrances with white labels, but they can be worn in the fall and the winter. Let's start with this one. This is the one that I got not too long ago. And this is Vintage Radio. White bottle, has brown radio on it and brown top. But this one has a note of plum in it. And this plum smells so good. Oh my goodness. This one definitely is one that you could probably push it for summertime, but this will probably work better in the spring, fall, and maybe even the winter time. And this is a clone or inspired by I think it's Paragon by the Parfums de Marly. I think it's Paragon by Parfums de Marly. But yep, that is number 2. And the last one, the last one is was the fragrance that I did my first video of long time ago. And this is Arab Tradition. I'm not sure if that's going to come in, but this is a white label bottle, obviously, a clear bottle, and then a white wooden top. And this one is a very close inspired fragrance of Tom Ford's is it Tobacco Vanille? The one with the tobacco and the raspberry. Yeah, Tobacco Vanille. And oh my goodness, whew, this is so good. And this is by I think the company name is Nabil. I'll have the name up there, but this fragrance now, it's not made in this presentation anymore. It's made a little bit differently, but I think the scent probably still smells the same. Not sure, I haven't tested the new one. So, and that's number 1. Number 1 because that was the first video that I did when I started this channel. So anyway, that is it. 10 fragrances with white labels or white bottles or white tops or something along that lines that you can use these all year round, really. And then you have some that are mainly made for fall and winter. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. It's been your boy Will with the Will Report. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here chilling with me talking about 10 fragrances in white. Until next time, deuces.